Okay, cable management protection, obviously critical for data center uptime. Perhaps you can explain a little bit about the Ellis cable cleats in terms of how they provide short circuit protection and why that's so important for high performance power systems.
Sure. So in the data centers, there's a lot of electricity obviously required to power that. There's high voltages and high current cable systems. With that, there is also the chance that there could be a short circuit. And in the event of a short circuit, the cables need protection, and also the infrastructure around the cables needs protection. So what the cable cleats do is, in the event of a short circuit, they securely hold the cables and then prevent any damage to personnel or infrastructure that would be nearby. So they really are a key part of the data center.
Okay, you obviously highlight the cable cleats are fully IEC with 61914 tested for data center operators. Why is that compliance to that particular standard? What does it mean in terms of safety, reliability, and operational resilience?
Yeah, so the IEC 61914 standard relates specifically to cable cleats. At the core of everything that is done in terms of designing a system and installing a system is the need to demonstrate that the system will be safe in all eventualities. So that starts right back at the wiring regulations that says it is the system designer's responsibility to ensure that a system is safe in any eventuality, including a short circuit. So that is the base requirement. Then IEC 61914, in its relation to cleats, talks about the safety of the cleats and different parameters that they need to conform to ensure they are safe. So Ellis cleats conform to the 61914 standard. We provide all that documentation relating to that, including test data, to designers and system designers, so that they can demonstrate that their system is safe, and that's a key part of designing the system.
Okay, and the industry's moving towards more resilient and energy efficient data centers. How is it that your cleat solutions contribute when it comes to safety and efficiency in what we might call modern data center infrastructure?
Yeah, so at Ellis, we're always looking at our products and saying, how can we improve them? How can we improve efficiency? How can we reduce installation times? Is this the best product for the market? So one of the recent innovations that we've been looking at is the twist foot. So this is a product that fixes onto a cleat, and we supplied it on the cleat. And the goal of this is that we're reducing time for installation. And traditionally, when cleats were installed, they used a fixing and they used a channel nut, and it was all separate parts. But now we've integrated this all into one product that we can offer the customer. So this is a product we've developed for the market. It's been developed to increase the speed of install or reduce the overall time it takes to install the product. It's a standard cleat, as we can see here, a quad cleat. But then on the bottom, it has this additional part which encompasses the fixings as well. So traditionally, these parts would have been sold separately. They would have had to be procured separately. And they would have also actually managed on site separately. But what we've done is we've integrated all the products together and assembled it at our facility. So when the part arrives on site, it's only one part number that is required to be ordered and managed through the system. And then the speed of installation is a lot quicker because it's pushed into the ladder, twisted and tightened up. So it just improves efficiency overall. And that's something that our customers have given to us, and we've listened and developed a product.
Yeah. And I'm right in thinking that Alice, you've published, I think, what's the world's first environmental product declaration, or EPD, for stainless steel cable cleats. Perhaps you can tell those who are not familiar what the EPD standard is and why it matters for sustainability reporting for data centers.
So sustainability is a key part of what we do. It's something we're always considering. We've got a factory in the UK with fully solar panels all on the roof, just to support that kind of journey to net zero. We've also been working on, we have a new transformer at our site which we had to replace, which will allow us now to move over towards, away from oil heating towards electric heating. So there's a lot of innovations like that we're doing. In line with that as well, we've done the environmental certificate, which basically looks at the full product life of a product. So from the very beginning, from the raw material to the end of life, we look at the environmental impact along the way in terms of carbon and the materials used and the recyclability. That is a document that we have on our website, which is fully transparent in what we're saying. And it's used by system designers again, or contractors, or the overall who's responsible for the design of the data center system. They can incorporate that into their other documentation, and overall get an understanding of the impact on the environment of the project as a whole. So that's something we've undertaken to do, and that's all available for download on the website now.
Excellent. And maybe just in finishing, in terms of looking forward, what plans does Ellis have when it comes to integrating things like sustainability, safety and performance innovations for your sort of next-gen cable management solutions? Because clearly the data center we know, I don't think we've mentioned AI in this conversation, but clearly AI is driving the market. But just, anything you can share as to your roadmap, if you like.
Yeah, it's just always looking at what the market needs and what the market requires. The speed of install, like I say, that's a big thing. The time to get these data centers up and running is a very key driver for us. So we're always looking at how we can innovate and improve our products to be able to do that. We're also looking at reducing costs. Cost is always a sort of a big issue with our products. So it's always a challenge as an engineer to maintain the same quality, maintain the same product, but reduce the cost at the same time. So there's innovations in manufacturing that we're looking at that might be increased automation and also alternative materials, and just in general improving the efficiency of the products and making sure we're listening to what the market's asking for and delivering on that as well.